Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading on what they like about you, okay? So there will be 4 piles to choose from and timestamps will be in the description box. So without further ado, let's get into pile 1. All right, pile 1, we have their current feelings. We have why. We have external influences. Ooh. Their expectations and potential future of this relationship. All right, let me do like this so you can see it a little bit better. All right. So when it comes to their current feelings, we have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is interesting as a feeling card, because the Knight of Swords is kind of like that savior, right? It's that smooth talker. It's that clever, witty kind of person. But it's also a card of action, right? Fast action, right? It's sword energy, it's air energy, really quick moving. So when it comes to their current feelings, I feel like this person wants to kind of take fast action. They want to kind of get the ball rolling as soon as possible. When it comes to why? Hi, I'm thinking High Priestess. But when it comes to why, we have the High Priestess, which is a really intuitive card, right? That's a card about trusting your instincts over, what things look like. So when it comes to why, I feel like this person feels intuitively that you are special, that you're meant to be around, and there's something about you. It's like a gravitational pull. Is that a word? Gravitational? I don't know. Well, it is now, right? So when it comes to external influences, we have the Sun. So I like that card. I think that they're in a generally good place in life. I feel like they're definitely enthusiastic about this relationship. Like, they're excited, they want to keep the ball rolling, especially with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, because the 7 of Pentacles talks about not getting out what you've put in, but in the context of a relationship, I take it as not willing to wait and do the hard work, right? Because the 7 of Pentacles is about sowing the fruit and waiting for it to go. This person's not willing to do the whole process of sowing the fruit and waiting for the relationship to blossom. Knight of Swords, they just want to rush right into it, right? So when it comes to their expectations, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of luck and fate. It's that card of like, this is way too perfect to just be a coincidence. Like, there's no way that, this is someone I need to take serious and so on and so forth. I think that's how they feel, right? But with that Wheel of Fortune for expectations, I do feel like they have high expectations for this. Yeah, they want to change. They definitely want to change in this dynamic. I'm telling you, this person's definitely interested in you, and they want to take things fast. Back of the deck, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So that talks about cooperation and collaboration, right? So, I do think that this person is willing to cooperate with you for the sake of building things, right? And yeah, I mean, that's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and see, as far as their attraction, what do they find most attractive about you? What do they find most attractive about pile 1? Let me shuffle a little bit more. All right. What do they find most attractive about pile 1? We have the 3 of Pentacles. This card wants to come out so bad. All right, so why do we keep getting this card, this 3 of Pentacles? 9 of Cups. Clarifier for the 9 of Cups. The Empress. Interesting. All right, so 3 of Pentacles is all about working together, collaborating, usually on a work level. I don't know if you met this person at work or through work or something like that. The 9 of Cups talks about a manifestation backfiring, and the Empress card is the Empress. It's the birth of something new, right? So let's see. So this person is not getting what they want out of the relationship on a cooperative level. With the Empress, I definitely think they have you on a pedestal, but I don't know if they feel like you have them on that same level. Let me see. Let me get another card. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Does this person, or do they not have money, or they don't have a good career or something like that? Everything in this video is all alleged for entertainment purposes only, by the way. But I don't think this person feels like, with that 3 of Pentacles, I feel like they feel as if they cannot offer you wealth or material abundance or stability. Especially with that 7 of Pentacles in reverse, I feel as though they feel like they don't have the financial stability to really give you what you deserve. The Empress is a highly deserving energy. Let's see. Let me get another card. 7 of Swords. Yeah, winning at all cost. Watch out. You know, this person might be, they might hide things or lie about things. They might be quite manipulative. When it calls to, the Knight of Swords is a very intelligent energy. And I don't think that they're trying to manipulate you for like selfish gain, but I think that this person would hide that they're not fully financially stable. And why are they not fully financially stable? What's the blockage? The Tower card. Yeah, they may have like recently had some sort of unexpected event, unexpected change. Definitely some sort of tower moment. Something had to have happened recently where things had to fall apart. I'm getting in my mind's eye, before things come together, they have to fall apart. It's from a song. They're still rebuilding and restructuring their life after some sort of difficulty, heartbreak, disappointment, financial loss. Back of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they don't feel like they can offer you a happily ever after. They don't feel like they can offer you everything that you want and deserve. Maybe with the Empress card, you're ready to find your spouse, you know, the parent of your child. Maybe you're ready for something like that. But, excuse me, they feel like they don't have the financial stability to offer you everything you want. All right, so let's go ahead and shuffle and see what is the potential future of this relationship. Ooh. This card just came flying out. We have the Justice card in reverse, so I don't see there being equal give and take in this relationship. I don't see you necessarily getting everything that you deserve. Let's see why. Why is the Justice card in reverse? The Hermit. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, lack of accountability. The Hermit is looking within, which is really interesting. I'm going to go ahead and just refer to. I've been doing tarot for a long time, 4 years, but sometimes it's nice to just look at the literal definition. For the Justice in reverse, are you behaving in ways that align with your conscience? Examine your personal ethics and make sure they align with your actions. Make decisions carefully with the law of cause and effect in mind. Whatever action you take will have a reaction, but so be sensible and aware of consequences. Yeah, I think that you, Pile 1, you're going to be thinking a lot more long term. Like, okay, this person is nice, but financially, can they give me everything that I need? The Hermit card is indicative of Virgo, and Virgo is, Virgo rules the 6th house of health, work, and routine day to day. But it's also a very hardworking sign, and with that 6th house, you can kind of relate that to finances in a way because it is the house of work. I think that, Pile 1, if you get with this person, you're going to be contributing financially far more than they're able to. And I'm not sure how you feel about that, but that's just what it is, yeah. There's just an unequal give and take. Why is this? Because the 6 of Pentacles in reverse can also talk about a lack of accountability. Is this person not giving, is not holding themselves fully accountable? Is this person not holding themselves fully accountable? Back of the deck is the Temperance. We have the 4 of Swords. Yeah, this person's not holding themselves fully accountable. The thing is, sometimes, people know where they're going wrong and what they could be doing better. But, you can't see yourself from a stranger's point of view. Like, if people could see themselves from an outside third person objective perspective, I think that everything would change, Yeah. I think that everything would change. This person is not taking the action that they need to take to be successful financially. And I think it's because, it's hard to give people a wake-up call in situations like this because 9 times out of 10, there is a cause and there is a reason, a valid reason. But I think sometimes people don't necessarily realize the road that it's taking them. Like, it's not all about the now. Now is later. You know what I mean? Later is now. Tomorrow is today. Tomorrow was today. You know what I mean? So let's see why they're not holding themselves as accountable as they could be. We have the 8 of Cups in reverse with the 9 of Swords. Maybe they are going through some depression and anxiety. But the 9 of Wands talks about being spread pretty thin. A lot coming at once, just like a fast decline. And the 8 of Cups is a card of leaving things from the past behind and following your intuition, right? So remember, we had the High Priestess in the beginning of the reading, which is all about following your intuition. So in my opinion, I think that this person, I think that they struggle to trust their own judgment, right? And I think that this person is kind of idealistic, right? And I think they believe that their life is better than what it really is. So that's the thing. They're too idealistic. They're too much like, like I'm Mr. Brightside, like someone who's always looking on the bright side, stuff like that. And they don't necessarily realize how they really look and what's really going on. They're like, okay, well, I'm happy, right? So what's the problem? And the problem is that, sometimes being comfortable can be a roadblock, like in this relationship, for example. So let's see, what would happen if you confronted them about this? What would happen if you confronted them about this? I'm getting in my mind direction is more important than speed, so keep that in mind. You gotta get your head in the game. Oh, yeah, okay, Ace of Wands in reverse with the Hangman. So I'm not seeing that huge of a change. In fact, it might get a little bit heated, you know, the conversation, right? But I'm not really seeing much of a change. At least, yeah, I don't think there's gonna be much change. Let's go ahead and look at the dictionary definition. If you're feeling frustrated because life seems to have gone off the rails, it might be time to backtrack a little and figure out what went wrong. When you set things straight, it'll be easier to gain forward momentum. Yeah, I don't see any change in this relationship. I think with the hangman, coming out, this talks about pausing and taking things into perspective. This is like meditating. This is focusing. But it's also a feeling of being stuck. Like I'm saying, I think that there are some external influences going on in this person's life, a personal, mental level, that's getting in the way. So pile 1, my suggestion, my personal advice away from the cards would be to really get to know this person. See what you guys have in common and see what you don't have in common, and see what skills you're able to kind of learn and exchange from one another, right? Focus, kind of like what are their strengths, what are your strengths, what are their weakness, and what are their and just see what you can learn from each other. You know, we had the 3 of Pentacles come up pretty early, which is about collaboration. And I do feel like this person's kind of easygoing, especially with them showing up as air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air energy is highly adaptable, right? So I think there needs to be like, hey, like we can work on this, I can work on that, you know, just work together and try to exchange you know what I mean? So that's that for pile 1. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what you would like to see next. All right. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and get straight into it, all right? So their current feelings, we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. For why, we have these 6 of Cups. Aw, does this person miss you? External influences, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse, okay? That is avoiding conflict. For their expectations, we have the Emperor in reverse, right? So that's like being controlling. That's being uncompromising. That's kind of an aggressive card, kind of using your influence for the wrong reasons. And the potential future, we have the 10 of Pentacles. All right, back of the deck is the 4 of Wands, victory, home, stability. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm gonna go ahead and look at the actual definition. I've been doing this for 4 years, but sometimes I like to go with the more literal definition rather than intuitive one. So the 10 of Swords in reverse, when reversed, the painful ending indicated by the upright 10 of Swords is stalled. Don't put off the inevitable. Dragging it out will only make this harder. Make a clean break and move on to new, better things. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I feel like you two are not on good terms right now. With the 10 of Swords, this person is, and the 5 of Wands, this person is in denial. They miss you. They want to have control over the situation. They're quite selfish. But it's interesting because y'all do have pretty good potential. All right. I do feel like this person has regrets, but they don't want to fight anymore, and they're afraid to lose you completely and for good. Right? So let's go ahead and get a clarifier for the Ten of Swords. Why are they postponing the inevitable? Why are they postponing? Why are they not willing to face reality right now? I'm getting my mind back to reality. All right. Page of Cups. Back of the deck is the Knight of Candles in reverse. So yeah, there definitely is some misguided aggression. I think that they're kind of taking things out on you that they should not be taking these things out on you, right? Perhaps with the Six of Cups, it's like repeating the past, or they have a cycle of this type of behavior. And I also feel like they know that they have to apologize in order to get back in your good graces. Why don't they want to apologize though? This whole video is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only, by the way. Why do they not want to apologize? Eight of Cups in reverse. They have their head in the clouds. I honestly do feel like they know that you two are better off without each other. But they just don't want to accept that. And honestly, I feel like it's their fault. So as far as why they're in this energy of denial, why are they in this energy of denial? Why are they in this energy of denial? King of Cups. Back of the deck is the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Fool in reverse. So the King of Cups definitely is like a nice, compassionate, empathetic, sensitive person. And I think that this person really does have a lot of love for you. We have 4 cup cards, all about emotion. I do think they have a lot of love for you. They do care about you a lot. With the Fool card in reverse, this situation is forcing them to mature. But the Fool card also talks about a leap of faith, right? So with the Fool card in reverse, I see that as they're afraid to start fresh. They're afraid to take a leap of faith. Why are they afraid to take a leap of faith? Why are they afraid to like really make the more mature, take the more mature avenue? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Back of the deck is a Justice in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse, that usually talks about having high expectations and being pretty let down by reality. Yeah, let me go ahead and get y'all a dictionary definition. Let's see. Reverse, the Page of Pentacles is disappointment and frustration. Things haven't turned out quite as they were expected to. Learn from this experience, cut your losses, and move on. There are more opportunities for success. Yeah, like I said, they had high expectations for this connection, and it did not go the way it does. I'm not going to lie, this person is low-key giving me, like, crazy. But yeah, they had high expectations, and it didn't go the way they wanted to, but they feel like they also just, like, invested enough to where it should have, right? The Justice card in reverse, not getting out what you put in. Things are just not fair. They feel like it's just not fair. Yep, I'm getting in my mind, I just need a little loving. I just need a little care. Then wanna call it off. Even if you call it love, I just want to have someone that calls me baby. All right, so yeah, this person's definitely very, very hurt. They feel very betrayed. So external influences, this person is not really confrontational. Like I said with that King of Cups, they're more in the sweet, sensitive, empathetic side, right? So more on external influences. 10 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, this person's already burnt out. Back of the deck is a Judgment in reverse and embarrassed. This person is burnt out from everything else that's going on in their life. If I'm not mistaken, the Emperor is Aries energy. And yeah, this person's already burnt out. And they're just kind of like, I just cannot afford to focus on love right now. I just can't handle anymore. I literally can't take it. That's how they feel. Like they literally just cannot take it. Yeah. They feel like they already have enough on their plate, too much on their plate. And going through a breakup would just send them off the rails at this point. So when it comes to their expectations, we have the Emperor in reverse. Either this person feels powerless. Yeah, I think they feel powerless and they just want to take full charge of the situation, if I'm being honest. Clarifier for the Emperor in reverse. The Justice card upright. All right. They feel like in order for them to get like a fair outcome with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, unequal give and take, they feel like in order for them to get a fair outcome, they're going to have to be more aggressive. Maybe they feel like they're only like returning the energy. Maybe you were pretty cutthroat, a little aggressive, and they feel like, all right, like, bet, like, anything you can do, I can do better, you know? So yeah, they feel like the only way to get a fair outcome is to take the situation into their own hands. And like I'm saying, this person just does not sound mentally stable. And it does not really sound like this is a good time to be too involved with them. They're going through a lot and they're trying to save this relationship as much as possible because they're so afraid for you to leave. Because that would really be like the straw that breaks the camel's back. You know what I mean? So potential future of this relationship, we have the Ten of Pentacles upright. And I see this as this connection lasting a long time, maybe even being dragged out. Let me get a clarifier for the Ten of Pentacles. Six of Wands upright. Okay, so that's success. That's a happy, victorious outcome. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse on the back of the deck. So I see, as far as longevity, I see that happening. As far as you two being in each other's lives for a while, I do think that that'll be the outcome. Clarifier for the Six of Wands. King of Swords in reverse. Cold, unfair, manipulative. So I feel like this person's goal is to just have you around for a long time. I just don't really think that this person is mentally healthy enough to support a full-on relationship. All right. So just keep that in mind. And I think this person could be quite manipulative. And I think if your goal is to keep them around for a while, I do think that you can keep them around. But I just see you guys having the runaround and the same thing over and over and over again. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for advice and then move on to pile 3. So advice for pile 2. I'm getting in my mind, now you see me, now you don't. That's a card of exiting quick. Not a card. That's the notion of exiting quick, right? Advice is the Page of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So the Page of Wands, that's about creativity, that's about newness, that's about following through with what your heart really wants. It's about new perspective. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse is about like being unstable. Not unstable like mentally, but like not really too committed to something or somebody, right? And yeah, I don't think you should necessarily be, I don't necessarily think that this is something that you should be too focused on in the long term. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse talks about losing sight of your goals, right? So just ask yourself, what is it that I really want? What is my goal of being in a relationship? What is my goal of being in a connection? And is this actually guiding me toward my goals and what I know is the most appropriate situation and mechanism of action for me? What do they call it? modem, something like that, right? So just say, is this relationship actually going to get me where I really want? Is it going to bring stability? Does it have a firm foundation? Is this a reliable person to rely on for a stable relationship, right? And whatever the answer is to that, there you go. That's my advice to you. All right, so pile 2, that was your reading. I hope that resonated. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see next. I will definitely deliver. Alrighty, pile 1. What do they think of you? What do they like about you? All right. Their current feelings, Page of Cups in reverse, detached. Why are they detached? Oh shit, I can't get this card. 10 of Swords upright. Okay, they're going through some shit. External influences, the Emperor. Hold on. You know what? Let me... Do I need to shuffle again? Okay, again, I guess not. Their expectations, death. Potential outcome is the Knight of Wands. Back of the deck is the 7 of Swords in reverse. All right, pile 1, let's go ahead and get into it. So do I see this being like nice? I don't see this being simple. I don't think that either one of you are being honest with each other or honest with yourselves. Back of the deck is the 7 of Swords. That's the general energy. 7 of Swords upright is about lying, being deceitful, winning at all costs. But in reverse, it's about not being willing to acknowledge the truth, right? So when it comes to our current feelings, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. That is detachment. When it comes to why, we have the 10 of Swords upright. This person is at rock bottom mentally. This person feels like they're getting hit by, like, in so many different directions by so many things going in their life. And with that 7 of Swords, I don't think they're being vocal about it. And yeah, I mean, with the Emperor for expectations, this is all about career. This is about control. This is about stability. You could even think of it as like a card of commitment in a certain way. Let me go ahead and get like a textbook definition. The Emperor is a level-headed ruler and paternal figure who creates order, stability, and routine. Muster your confidence, square your shoulders, and get ready to step into a powerful role. Rather than trying to completely reinvent the wheel, rely on structure, order, and practicality to be the best leader you can be. Yeah, I think this person is definitely putting on a front about what they're going through. And I think they want to seem put together for you, but like it's... maybe you see right through them. I feel like you do see right through them. Um, yeah, they're definitely trying to hide what it is they're going through. They might be having some financial issues. Excuse me, I don't think that's really, yeah, I think with the Emperor card, I think they're having financial issues they're not wanting to speak about, because the Emperor is also a card of career, right? So when it comes to their expectations, we have Death, which is a card of change. It's a card of new perspective. But you know, the Death card also correlates with the planet Pluto, which is the planet of death, sex, and transformation, right? The hard things in life. So I think that they feel and they know that this relationship will not be and is not a walk in the park kind of relationship, right? But the Death card also talks about bringing things to the surface that were not being previously acknowledged. But with it being correlated with the planet Pluto, it's definitely a hard energy. It's a transformative energy. It's an energy of shedding your skin, right? So let's go ahead and get a clarifier for why they're expecting this Death Pluto energy. Why are they expecting this Pluto energy as an outcome? The Chariot in reverse. Yeah, because back of the deck is the Empress. Maybe you're not as into them as they are into you, or maybe you're just not willing to put up with what they got going on. Yeah, with the Chariot in reverse, there's something, this person is stuck. There's something that they haven't moved on from. Maybe this is something that you said or something that you did, and they haven't moved on from it. Let's see what happened and why they can't move on from it. What exactly happened between the two of you? What happened between the two of you? Justice card in reverse. Okay, so I think they felt like whatever happened was not fair, clearly. Page of Wands in reverse. Maybe you said you would do one thing and you didn't follow through with it. Judgment in reverse. They think that you've got it all wrong, that you're not seeing them for who they really are, and you're not seeing the situation for what it really is. Yeah. Death, Chariot, Justice, and Judgment, and Emperor. We have a lot of major arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. I can tell you that they're keeping a lot to themselves. Look, the Moon card in reverse back here, a lie being uncovered. They're keeping a lot to themselves in regard to how they feel and what they want. And why aren't they like voicing this though? All right, we have the Tower card in reverse. Yeah, they know that it's only inevitable. They don't feel a need to go out of their way to make a point, because they know that it's only a matter of time. Why rush it? It's gonna happen anyway. So for potential future with the Knight of Candles is usually like, Knight of Wands is usually a bit more of like a sexual player energy. It's a fun, flirty kind of fling. It's not really too committed to nothing. Oh, wow. 7 of Swords in reverse. 9 of Cups in reverse. So, and then the 2 of Swords. Yeah, this person, it's going to stay like sexual and lighthearted, but that's really not what they want. But with the 9 of Cups upright, something that they manifested backfired on them. A specific action that they took. Let's see what that action was. 2 of Swords, conflict between two people. Not really acknowledging what they need to do in order to move forward. What happened that caused them to feel like their manifestation backfired? Knight of Cups, aww. And the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting in my mind, if you had my love and I gave you all my trust, would you come for me? They don't feel like, they feel like they were more invested in this than you were. They feel like they were doing more work than you were. Nine of Swords in reverse, it's just stressing them out. And they just figured that detaching and leaving this behind would just be the easiest thing to do. They feel like you were not understanding their perspective. You were not giving them what they wanted in return. And honestly, I don't even feel like this person had much to offer anyway. I think they need to get off their high horse. And now they're like, okay, I'm gonna just keep it lighthearted, sexual fun, because this person's not giving me what I want. And I think this person is very delusional. And I think that for what they were giving, you know, it's this person is just, they need, with that, they need a change in perspective. They really do. I don't think there's really anything you could do. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for advice. But I think this person is delusional. And I don't think there's much you can do to help them or to salvage the relationship. Because they're just, mentally, they're just not ready. All right. So advice for pile 3. What should pile 3 do in this situation? All right. What should pile 3 do? Ace of Cups, fill your own cup, give yourself some self-love. 5 of Cups. So don't be in denial. Don't be in denial. Things happen the way that they had to in order to work out for your highest good. Maybe you know that. Maybe you know that, but you don't like the fact that it ended that way. But don't be in denial. Like, it's okay to grieve. It's okay to feel remorse. And I wish I did that. But it is what it is at this point. And you know what comes after the 5 of Cups? The 6 of Cups. So if you're going through the Suit of Cups, your next chapter in this relationship, you might be feeling nostalgic. You might be missing them. Stuff like that. But don't have your head in the clouds. Stay grounded and continue to realize that what was I gonna say? Understand that it happened the way that it was best to happen. Maybe you're like disappointed that maybe your love was wasted. Maybe you felt like they were never sure about you to begin with. But this was the best outcome. Unfortunately, this was the best outcome for this situation. Even though you two had a really good bond, this was the best outcome. Any longer and you would have been beating a dead horse. All right. I know it's tough and I know it's hard, but you have to understand, you just got to fill your own cup. All right. You got to fill your own cup. Don't dry your, what am I trying to say? Don't don't be fooled. All right. Don't be fooled by, your feelings. It's okay to have feelings. It's natural to have feelings. There's nothing wrong with having feelings. But sometimes our feelings kind of lie to us a little bit. They kind of blind us to the reality of things. And I think the reality of things is that you need to fill your own cup. And also there is a new lover coming in very soon. And it's going to be a very transformative experience. All right. So pile 3, that's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that resonated. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see next. I will be glad to deliver. Thank you and have a good day.